And these lay-by are left for grass to grow. It's left for holes to come into play because of the rain, water. It's left for vehicles to drive anywhere they want. So you try to walk on them, trust me, ring out your foot. Portmore, especially Greater Portmore, because since I have to traverse that area more, for over 29 years. My son is 29 now. I'm over 29 years, I have not seen much change in its infrastructure in terms of to facilitate the empowerment and the movement of persons with disability. So one of our big challenge is that of physical access. Whereas when you're in Kingston and you walk in Kingston, you can easily follow the sidewalks. Because the city is built up with sidewalks. These days they're trying to remodel, even though I don't know what they're really doing, because they think they build a ramp. To me, it's not a ramp. It's just a matter of sloping the sidewalks, right? But I don't call it a ramp, really, just easy slope. And even though we might have open manholes here and there, some of them try to be covered, Some take long to cover. But in Portmore, yes, I don't fear walking about open manholes. What we fear more is that you're not safe. Vehicles can drive off on the side or lay-by. They call it lay-by because they don't build sidewalks. Vehicles park anywhere. So if you walk through Greater Portmore, the only space you might find a little paved area is at the corner of a street, the corner of a road, or up by the supermarket on the post office, the junior center. Within that area, you might have a little sidewalk there for you to get around, But, and at the roundabout, they might put a little paved area there. But once the corner is finished, that's it. You're left on your own. So you're left to the mercy of God. And these lay-by are left for grass to grow. It's left for holes to come into play because of the rain, water. It's left for vehicles to drive anywhere they want. So you try to walk on them, trust me, ring out your foot. And you don't have a straight guide to assist you as you go along as a blind person. More so a person using a wheelchair, oh my God, they would turn over. They have to ride the wheelchair in the road to get by. The proper protective rails where the gullies are, or need to be desired. My belief is this, that if you're going to, put up a sidewalk at the corner where the gullies are, you should at least make it in a way that the rail goes almost more than halfway around to take you out of the danger. That you can follow it and be secure, Not just to cover the gully. That's not enough. That's poor. And I still put it at the feet of the municipality. But if they are serious, just as how they're insisting that we pay our taxes in Portmore for the collection of garbage, they need to ensure that when we pay our taxes, it goes to create amenities and spaces that are safe for persons with disability. And I stand strongly on that. There are a couple of times I have slipped or missed opportunity of falling into a gully coming home by myself at night. And that's a danger. So therefore for me, even now, I hardly even want to take the bus. I normally just go by I just go by my taxes or support. I don't want to work. And that's not good. That's not good. You boast that you provide homes and you allow disabled people to be getting homes. You need to ensure that they are safe also. The environment is safe. The work areas are safe. People, your neighbors construct, and they construct in a way that they don't obstruct the movement of persons who are disabled. I must say, as leader of the disability groups, Combined Disabilities Association, and part of the Jamaica Society for the Blind, and other groups that I'm a part of. Right? As I said, the act is a long time in coming. But for me, and I think that having it here, it's a glorious opportunity to try and create a safer society and a more inclusive society, and also where persons who are disabled rights can truly be protected, and where breaches are, arbitration can be done, and done in a way where the disabled person is not going through any kind of undue pressure, or where they feel that they cannot speak. So I believe that the act will truly empower persons with disability. And I can say that even in my years of growing up, I have experienced discrimination where you have gone for employment and you get turned down. Where the people in the places where you go for employment don't even take the time to stop and listen to you. I've had discrimination in that kind of way. I have had discrimination in our public transportation just the same way, where you are left to the mercy of somebody with a tender heart to give you a seat for comfort, So we have those kind of things, and I'm happy, and there are many more. I have had discrimination where you go for public health. Even with my wife, when my son was to be born, and I had to go there and speak up in a way to show the nurses there that we are human beings, because my wife is visually impaired. That we are human beings. We contribute to the building of our society just the same way, and we deserve the right to enjoy the benefits that other persons are enjoying. So there are a number of discrimination that I can cite and what persons have shared with us. So I'm happy that even for the younger generation to come, there will be an avenue that they can turn to, and that the society itself will have the glorious opportunity to make this place a safer place for all, and for themselves too, who possibly can become disabled just the same way. And gun crime, transportation accidents, and all those things have so much effect on the general public, what we call acquired disability, where they acquired their disability through these dangers. So I think the act, I'm happy that it's here, and we know nothing will change overnight, but we continue to work.